You may have noticed I have nothing on my lashes. That is because today we are testing out a new makeup release from Sigma Beauty. So let's get into this video. Sigma Beauty is releasing a mascara, and today we are gonna put it to the test. We're gonna see how it performs. I'm gonna give you guys my unfiltered, honest reviews. Now, this product I did receive in a PR package, but I'm still gonna give you my unfiltered, honest reviews. I actually do have a Sigma eyeshadow palette on my eyes today. I decided to use the Warm Neutrals palette that I mentioned in my fall eyeshadow video. So let's learn more about this mascara, and then we're gonna apply it, and I'm gonna give you guys my unfiltered thoughts on it. So here is the PR package. I love receiving PR packages because they always do like such an amazing job at like featuring the product and showing you a before and an after over here, and then it actually folds out as well, and it shows you the little insert that they have, which gives me all the information. But then we have the new Sigma Beauty mascara. We have the Lash Icon mascara. It is a tubing mascara, and it's going to be launching on September 16th. It is going to retail for $28, and it's going to be available on Sigma Beauty's website. It is a lengthening and volumizing tubing mascara. It wraps every lash in weightless tubes for iconic length, buildable volume, and all-day smudge-proof wear. They describe it as a iconic tubing technology that coats lashes in a lightweight tube to extend beyond the natural length for instantly longer looking lashes. Why we're going to love it. It is really easy to remove with just warm water. Thank you, because I cannot stand a mascara that is super hard to remove. Like, there's some really good mascaras out there, but I use everything under the sun to get rid of them, and it doesn't work for me. It is clump, flake, and smudge resistant, and it is a unique double-sided wand. So just to give you guys a little bit of a comparison between the wand, I actually have here, this is the Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara. This actually comes in a cone-shaped wand. And I wanted to do a comparison between the two wands. So we have the new Sigma Beauty one, so you guys can see the difference between the two. Now the Tarte Tubing Mascara also retails for about $28. So here is the difference between the two. The curved one is the Sigma Beauty one. I'm actually really excited to see a curved tubing wand because the cone wand can tend to it really like pokes me in the eye, and it hurts like a dickens sometimes. It hurts so bad. I also have a drugstore comparison of a tubing mascara that I've been using lately, and this is the Essence Tubing Mascara. This one retails for about $4, and this is the type of mascara wand that this one comes with as well. So I honestly love the way that they have developed the wand for this tubing mascara. The packaging is like super beautiful. It is a gold packaging, and it's just like, this is so pretty. So we're actually going to do some coats. What tubing mascara does is as you layer it, it actually will lengthen your lashes. So this claims to be longer looking natural length, and it's clump, flake, and smudge resistant. I really like that this is curved. Like, I'm like, look how much it contours to your eye. I also did curl my lashes right before turning on my camera to film. So I did actually like curl them. But I love how this really contours to the shape of my eye. And the bristles on the curved side are actually super short, and I feel like that really packs the product in here. But then you also have the other side, and it is like super long, and that's actually going to separate your lashes pretty well. Really pretty. I am a mascara snob. I'm so picky about mascaras. Over the years, I've even had like a mascara playlist of like different mascaras that I've tried, and that's been like my thing for the longest time. Like, I love mascaras, and I'm super picky. Now, what I'm looking for in a tubing mascara is like, honestly, my ideal formula for a tubing mascara would be volumizing plus the tubes. So like something that really separates my lashes and it doesn't clump them together, but then also something that really lengthens my lashes. So like, I want the best of both worlds when it comes to a tubing formula. And unfortunately, most tubing formulas, they just lengthen my lashes. They don't volumize my lashes. So this is what the mascara looks like. I got a little bit on my upper lid, which I'm gonna remove that real quick. But this is what it looks like so far. You guys can see that it definitely did separate my lashes, especially with like the shorter end. And it's really packing on the product. This is about like a third coat that we're going in with. The other thing I don't like about mascaras is if they start leaving those little like balls on the end of my lashes. That doesn't work for me either. I think it makes it look spidery and it just doesn't look good. So we're also looking for that. It says that it's clump resistant, flake resistant. So we're going to hold it to those claims. I am noticing some clumps like on the end here. So I'm going to try maneuvering the brush to like separate those lashes out quite a bit. Okay, that's what it looks like. The tubing mascara on one side versus the other. What do we think so far? Leave me a comment down below. I'm going to do this eye. Usually one eye turns out better than the other. I don't know why, but that's just like kind of how it happens sometimes. But we're going to do the left eye. As far as formula goes, this isn't like super wet where it doesn't feel like it's drying down. Like some tubing mascaras, they feel like they're wet for a very, very long time. This one does not feel like that. It actually it acts more like a regular mascara. It's not super wet in formulation. Whereas like the Tarte Tubing, like that stays wet on my lashes for like way too long. It does look really natural, but I look like I have lashes. I actually like the way that it looks because it's not like too terribly over the top. It's super natural looking, but it is really lengthening my lashes. Okay, so let's try the bottom lashes because I always find that my bottom lashes are like the hardest things in the world to do. And it really lengthened my bottom lashes and they look really pretty. Like they look fluttery, they don't look clumpy, they look really lengthened. I actually don't mind the way that this looks. I did notice that I got some like on my upper lash line a little bit, but I mean, that's me. I tend to be a little bit messy with my mascara, but overall, it is a really pretty lengthening formula. I do feel like it is more fanned out than what I normally get with like some of the other tubing mascaras that I use, especially these two. Like I don't get a volumizing mascara between these two at all. Like I really don't. So that's what we have with the tubing mascara. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a wear test and I want to see if this flakes. I want to see how it removes at the end of the day. Does it come off in tubes? Is it really easy to remove? Does it just use warm water like they say? We're going to hold it to all of the advertising marketing information that they put in here and we're going to see how this wears throughout the day. But so far I am impressed. I think it is a really pretty formula. If you guys are interested in buying this from Sigma, I do have a code that will save you 10%. It is the code Staci, and you can use that at checkout. Usually it works on anything on the Sigma Beauty website. I don't think they limit it to like not applying to new releases. Like it's always applied to pretty much everything besides like at one point in time it didn't apply to Disney collection. But other than that, this is what my eyes look like. I'm actually really impressed with it. I think it looks really pretty. So stay tuned for kind of like a wear test to go throughout the day, see if it flakes, see what's going on with it, and then we're going to see how it washes off at the end of the day. So stay tuned for the end of this video and look at the description box for timestamps as well. Hello everyone, we are back on a different day and I wanted to give you guys my final thoughts on the new Sigma Beauty Tubing Mascara. And this is currently available now. You can use my code Staci to get 10% off. So I wore this mascara actually several times since receiving it in the mail. And I actually have to say that I did actually quite enjoy it. I think that it really separated my lashes and made them look really, really long. I did notice it did not flake at all in my eyes when I did do my wear test. And since having worn it quite a few times, when I did wash it washed off in tubes like pretty well actually. Like I was very surprised at how well it washed off. It really reminded me of the tubing mascara from Tarte that does the same thing where it washes off really nicely in tubes, and I had no problems with it washing off like at all. So this tubing mascara, I think it is definitely a contender, and I think actually the brush is way better than any of the other tubing mascaras that I've ever tried. I absolutely love how on this side that the bristles are just, they're so much shorter, and I feel like it really helps you like pack on the product. And then you also have this longer side here that lets you actually like comb through and like fan out your lashes, and it's also curved. So like you are able to contour the shape of your eye without like, you know, poking yourself in the eye, because this actually contours to the shape of your eye, and it makes it so much easier to apply this product to your face, to your eyes. So I definitely have to say this is probably one of my favorite tubing mascaras that I have tried. I think it's beautiful. I think it provides beautiful like fanned out lashes, super long wearing as well. And it's from an independently owned, USA owned makeup brand. And I definitely could sing praises for this all day. So I definitely have to say, upon first impression and using it for like the past, I want to say 5 days, I have really enjoyed this mascara so much. If you guys haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button down below and hitting the like button and letting me know that you like content like this so that we can have a chat in my next video. Bye!